I couldn't help at one point in my discussions privately with General Secretary Gorbachev, when you stop to think that we're all God's children, wherever we may live in the world, I couldn't help but say to him, just think how easy his task and mine might be in these meetings that we held if suddenly there was a threat to this world from some other species, from another planet, outside in the universe. We'd forget all the little local differences that we have between our countries, and we would find out once and for all that we really are all human beings here on this earth together. Well, I don't suppose we can wait for some alien race to come down and threaten us, but I think that between us we can bring about that realization. In our obsession with antagonisms of the moment, we often forget how much unites all the members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world. And yet, I ask you, is not an alien force already among us? What could be more alien to the universal aspirations of our peoples than war and the threat of war? I think maybe I'd answer it this way. I keep, in my frustration sometimes, you know, actually, if you count some of the things going on in smaller countries and all, there have been about 114 wars since World War II. But I've often wondered, what if all of us in the world discovered that we were threatened by an outer power from outer space, from another planet? Wouldn't we all of a sudden find that we didn't have any differences between us at all? We were all human beings, citizens of the world, and wouldn't we come together to fight that particular threat?
Those rescue personnel and people trying to flee this scene were left underneath all of that rubble. The carnage
into that space.
I don't know that it will ever.
Police and the fire departments are asking.
It is morning. You wake up.
Hey, come on.
You greet your loved ones. You grab the morning paper. And although it seems like any ordinary day, it isn't. For one extraordinary reason.
I don't know.
A historic and unprecedented event has occurred. The question of whether or not we are alone in the universe has been answered.
This is so cool.
As the submunition cover release exposes the 4 smart skeet warheads. Upon rocket motor initiation, Blue 108 spins, halts descent, and climbs. The individual smart skeets are released. The skeet searches for a target. The target is then identified using both passive infrared sensors and an active laser sensor. Upon target detection, a fire solution is reached and the warhead detonates. The explosively formed and penetrating warhead defeats the armored target. The following video is flight test footage of the CBU-105.
arrived over in.
Really don't think they flew nice to come down here and start a fight.
We gotta stop them! They're gonna kill us all!
They're using our own satellites against us. The clock is ticking.
We must launch a counteroffensive with a full nuclear strike.
Over American soil.
If we don't strike soon, then
Like
we're not
a-
going to
like a-
again this segment.
Being exterminated.
Kick the tires and light the fire.
We're looking at worldwide destruction in the next.
Like a.
Again this segment.
Like
Fast enough! Get right of there!
Should we win the day?
The 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day. That's what I call a close encounter.